Mavericks Awards. So let's give them another round of applause, please. Yeah. I'd also like to thank our media partners who carved out time for us this Friday. I hope you find meaning in what we're doing. My short talk is all about making you understand and appreciate where we're coming from when we conceptualize the Pinoy Mavericks Awards. So I'd like to start first that when we started this journey, we were thinking, as a bank with a mission of inclusion, as VJ mentioned, financial inclusion, but we'd like to think of it as more encompassing inclusion. How do we give recognition back to the community that we serve? And when we really think about the hard question that we should be asking is, what is preventing Filipinos from feeling included in the communities that they are, whether it be financial, social, moral, physical? Maybe I'd like to self-reflect first. I've been around, me personally, I've been around for about 5 decades. I'm not going to reveal my age, but you kind of know what my age is. So I've been around for 5 decades already. And I hope some of you can relate. I've seen a lot already that happened in our country. I am a martial law baby back in the 70s. A little anecdote, my brothers used to be part of Kabataang Makabayan of UP. And I experienced, because they were wanted by the government, so I experienced them having a police patrol car in front of our house. Because the police, if they catch my brothers, they're gonna be sent to jail. So I was born into that kind of life. And then, I also was there in EDSA Revolution. Can you please raise your hand if you were there during the EDSA Revolution? So I was there, at right front and center of it, yeah? EDSA 2, I was there in EDSA, during EDSA 2, yeah? And I was also fortunate enough to to ride the wave of the economic growth of this country in the early 90s. And all of us can relate, we've been part of this pandemic and we are now living through coping post-pandemic. But you know what I've observed, what's consistent or constant across all these milestones in my life is that there's such a thing, and I think you can relate to this, as generational poverty, right? And generational poverty is all about the inability of a person to generate enough wealth to live a comfortable life. We know people who, I think, experience that. I will confess that my family used to experience that before, and it's a cycle. For most of us, it's a cycle. It's hard to break generational poverty. So, we were thinking, if we can help break this cycle, we're onto something. And as VJ mentioned a while ago, as a bank, we'd like to kind of like pat ourselves in the back that we've kind of contributed in helping break that cycle of generational poverty with the kind of disruption that we did when we first entered the market. Because as you all know, during that time, and I'm sure we are all still experiencing it, there are certain traditional bank practices and norms that kind of like prevent us from fully utilizing the financial services that we truly deserve. Yeah? So we ask a question again, okay? Because I'm a firm believer, and I was influenced by my university professor, that if you can change somebody's belief, you can actually change that person's behavior. Yeah? So we ask, what is that belief or mindset that really drives generational poverty in our society? And we stumbled upon this article that identifies it as the mindset of scarcity. And what is the mindset of lack? This is the belief that, no matter how much you try, it's never enough. Or in Filipino, laging may kulang. Kulang sa something, di ba? In certain aspects of our lives. And that hit hard for me because I felt, and I hope you can also relate to that, it's a universal human truth that sometimes there are certain challenges in our lives wherein we are overcome with this mindset of lack. we feel that it's whatever we do, it's never enough. We're not even gonna able to overcome whatever adversity that we have. Now, knowing what we know, we really felt that we stumbled into something powerful. And that is what gave rise to the Pinoy Maverick Awards. If we can tap into this mindset and help change people's beliefs through the powerful stories of our nominees, perhaps we can help people break that cycle and feel included in society. So that's the reason why Philippine Pinoy Maverick Awards was born. And we want to use this platform to recognize stories of resilience, stories of strength, and give them the platform to amplify their stories so that more Filipinos can feel that if people can overcome their adversities, I can too. Yeah? Because at the end of the day, what we want people to take out is, and I'll say this in Filipino, we want people to believe that malayo pa, pero malayo na. Yeah? So that's what we want to believe people, what we want people to believe in. Yeah? There's still more work to do, but work has been done, rather than just feeling that, why try? Yeah? So, I'd like to walk you through what we're looking for in terms of the Pinoy Mavericks. So we're looking for somebody with a compelling narrative. The other thing is that we want the adversity to be genuine, something that people can relate to. And it should be inspiring for people as people relate to that. We should also see personal growth from the person and how it impacts on others and how people are engaged in terms of their stories in the platform that we are all in right now, which is social media. So, with this recognition, we will be awarding 3 winners and 3 runners-up. And you guys are invited. The recognition night is going to be on July 16, which is coming up pretty soon. So I just would like to end my short talk or speech by maybe asking you guys or finding in your heart that I hope that you find meaning in what we're doing as much as our nominees found meaning, and cimb, the team of cimb, found meaning in what we're trying to do here. Thank you.
Thank you.